Okay, so we're going to follow on from last night and talking about the Powergate. And last night when we did it, when we talked to it, we used the POW command line, the command line interface. Tonight I'm going to show you some Node code, JavaScript that we're going to run through Node. So let's get started. So here's the documentation at textile.io, github.io, and then the Powergate client. First thing is you, of course, have to do the Node install the library. Now, in terms of using it, I used require because if you're not in a module, it didn't like that. It doesn't like it. So let's go and look at, well, let me just look at this quick. So this is kind of the quick example I did. And they have a more in-depth example that will be covered, that we can cover another time. But let's see, let me bring it up. So here is my code, and I had to play around with it a little bit to actually get output, get what I wanted. So you can see I commented out the import and I used a constant equals require and the library. First thing you do is you give it a host, and for our little node there, this is what they tell you to put. This is the default. It creates an instance of essentially POW, and then you can do stuff. So in this case, I just printed so I knew I was in the example code. Then I create a user, and then I simply print out the token, and the example code is run here. So let's run through it. Or now it went to the debugger here, so I'm just gonna, and you can see it printed out a token. Very simple, but you can take it. What this shows is you can how easy it is to use the API. Well, if you're using Node, you need to do this. If you're using reactjs or something like that, you know, you can often use the import. But so this is how you communicate with your Powergate chain, I guess, module node, your Powergate node, I think is the best description, via JavaScript. I believe they also have a way of doing it through Go if you're more comfortable with that language. And so there's a great amount of things you can do here. And I'm using Microsoft, what do they call it? Microsoft Visual Studio Code by Microsoft, and this runs on pretty much any platform, so it's kind of nice, and you can do all kinds of things. I even have stuff, you can even write stuff in Arduino, you can, whatever it is that suits you. So it's a very flexible editor for coding, or development environment for coding. So anyway, hopefully this has been helpful. If it has, please give a like. Please subscribe. Please ring the bell to get further videos. Please share it with your friends if it's something that's of interest to them. And I will speak to you next time.